son? Where'd you find this? Let me hear you scream. Body the beat.
Good morning, my fellow YouTubers. I'm watching Gray Hughes and Chasing Truth as they discuss the false evidence that Miss Teresa's lawyer is presenting. Of course, you all know that Teresa is suing Rosemont for $50 million. And they are pretty much debunking what her lawyer is presenting. So let's go ahead and get started.
Came to the hotel as a guest in the early morning hours of September the 9th. She apparently was intoxicated and wandered from the room and wandered throughout the hotel. Video surveillance at the hotel clearly shows Kenneka wandering throughout the hotel. At approximately 3:30, and I'm not being exact, video surveillance shows her entering a kitchen area that's under construction. That's the Murray Brothers Caddy Shack restaurant that's now been open since that time. That kitchen, the door was unsecured. The walk-in freezer and refrigerator were obviously unlocked. And at some point, Kenneka walked into the freezer. The door closed behind her, and over a period of hours, she froze to death. What's very concerning is that we have evidence that at some point, because she was clearly on video surveillance, at some point that somebody secured the doors to the kitchen area and to the freezer compartment where she died.
Yes, that's complete crap right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is you see on surveillance, Kenneka going back there, and not one person walked back there until the food and beverage manager actually went back there. There was another guy that came in that was the maintenance guy, but he never went back to where the freezer was. All on surveillance. So who would have locked her into that freezer? There's no evidence at all that anybody did that. Right, at this point.
So that's the first time he misspeaks or intentionally tries to get us to believe that someone did that on purpose. But go ahead.
Yeah. Oh wow, look at that. He's got a picture of the wooden door outside the kitchen, and then.
Now, I want to stop it right there. Of course, no. We have not seen any evidence of anyone locking the door. That's true. But at the same time, Mr. Gray Hughes, he do know that the footage has been edited. I don't know why he pretends that it has not. Now, from day one, we all know Gray Hughes have tried to debunk everything that went against Rosemont. You know, everything has been debunked by Gray Hughes. Now, no, we have not seen anyone lock the door. And I know we can say that when the manager went to the freezer door, he had his keys in his hands. And it looks like he may have unlocked the door. Me personally, I used to think that same thing. But one thing I can say is when he bent that corner and went out of sight, he opened that door too quick to unlock it. Now, that's my opinion. Okay? So I'm not saying it wasn't locked, and I'm just saying he opened the door too quick for it to be locked. Now, if that door was locked, of course, we never seen no one go to the freezer at all. We never seen Kenneka walk in the freezer at all because we know the footage was edited. But what kills me is from day one, the masses, I don't know why we could see the obvious, and Gray Hughes turns around what the masses see and try to make us look like we are crazy.
And this was taken after her body was found, but there's clearly the ability to lock the entire kitchen off. And this was taken by a member of the family. However, what's most concerning also is that the freezer door.
Oh wow, the freezer door.
A lock on it. This is a lock that you can prevent somebody from the inside from getting out.
Yeah, so that's crazy.
Well, now.
What to say? Yeah, chasing truth. You mentioned. Go ahead. Say what you see on there.
Yeah. So this really bothered me because I spent probably every day for a solid 8 months looking at every single photo, video, person's statement. So when I saw this pop up on the screen, I said, well, did he just say the freezer door? Because that is definitely not the freezer door.
Yeah, exactly.
At all.
So let me show you this. I have the videos that prove this. Now, just take a look at this handle right here, right? Now look right in this area, and then see that right there? It looks like part of a window that's on the freezer door. Now look, watch this. So just really focus in on, there's the handle, and then look at the space right there. I'm going to click on now the video of the cooler door, okay? So let's see what's going on. Oh, there it is. See that? There's the handle, and then look at this grate area right here.
That
right?
diamond plating or whatever they call that.
Yeah, and then look, there's no window there. Okay, and this isn't even black, the color that shows up on the freezer that he's showing. So there's virtually nothing here. So then you go, well, okay, well, maybe it's the freezer door inside there, right? That's what you might think.
I thought about that too. I said, well, maybe it's inside. Maybe that's what he meant.
Yeah, so here we go. So this is the freezer door inside, and oh, whoa. There's
a window.
Yeah.
Or plating.
Right.
Now, I have nothing at all to debunk what they're saying at this point. And I want to say something earlier as I listened to Teresa's lawyer. I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. When he started opening his mouth, he's not a good lawyer at all. I don't believe half of the stuff he's saying unless he says what we all know to be true. Now, just that small hiccup, if that's what you want to call it, he's blowing it already. Gray Hughes, chasing truth, I have to agree with you. That is not the freezer door. Like, that really just bothered me. And I don't know where Teresa found this lawyer from. Hell, all we know, he's working for the ops. But who knows? But right now, already he's blowing it. Let's continue.
It's not even the same type of opening latch there either. Yeah, so you see that there's plating right there. And so that therefore means that image that attorney is showing is completely bogus. It's unrelated to anything to do with Kenneka. He wasn't using it as an example either. He literally referred to it as the freezer door. There is some lawsuit here regarding, security and things like that. But the thing is, be truthful when you're presenting information.
Hey, I want you to check something out real quick that Gray Hughes say right here. And I'm going to stop, excuse me, and I want to just chat about that real briefly because I think this is incorrect as well. Check it out.
I think the security, the one security guard that you see was doing things that he shouldn't have been doing, like folding towels and delivering towels, not security-related stuff. They went to the room where there was a party. They didn't stop it.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm just going by what I heard and seen on the video when they got a little rowdy. Was that the security guard that came to the door? to tell them to hold it down, or was that the manager? Now, going by what Ty Rowland said, he says, "Oh, that ain't the manager," and then he said, "Oh, that is the manager." Is he talking about, the manager of the hotel, or maybe they have a position called the manager over security? So, if we're going by what we seen, then he's wrong. This is what she says.
I do think that the hotel screwed this up. I think the security guard was running all over the planet, and he shouldn't have been. I think the friends absolutely went up to the desk and reported her missing, and nobody did anything at all. So are they liable in that way? Yes. And the security definitely came during Ty's live. They knew that those kids were getting high. They knew they were drinking. They knew the smoke detector was covered. They didn't do anything about it.
Okay, there you have it. So, you tell me what you think about who actually came to that door. Was it the manager or was it security? This is something I always thought it was the manager. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't have a problem with being corrected. You dig? You know what? I'm gonna be honest. First, let me turn this football game down. I'm sorry. This lawyer really bothers me. He really is not focused. Excuse me. He's not attacking the defense in the right way, I should say. I'm sorry. The evidence that he's trying to point out is going to be so easy for the defense to just kill him. Listen to this guy. Like, for real, listen to him.
Exiting. It would ineffectively lock this door. And we believe that that door may have been locked from the outside because there's no other explanation why her body wasn't discovered. It's very possible that security people at the hotel knew she was missing, just looked into the kitchen under construction, saw that it wasn't secured, and started locking the doors and then left, and came back later to find, well, we've just locked in.
Okay.
Like, what in the hell? Come on, dude. Gray, I'm going to let you talk.
Did you see anything like that on surveillance footage at all?
Of course not. It was edited, but continue.
Well, I know. Kind of weird, though.
But anyway, we're going to continue with this. Give me 1 second. I'm going to move forward. Listen to Chasing the Truth, also along with Gray Hughes, and it's going to let you see or hear what I've heard.
And she just decided to lie because there was going to be a lawsuit? I don't think so. This lawyer is intentionally using a different photograph of a freezer and saying that a family member got it. Well, we know that the family member was Kenneka's uncle, Jay Money. He was seen in the kitchen taking photographs.
Now, I have to ask this. Now, I'm not sure if Jay Money was in the kitchen prior to them finding Kenneka. And if he was, what made him take pictures inside of that kitchen? Why was he there? Did he know she was in that kitchen? Or did he know she was in a kitchen? That was weird to me.
Question is, what kitchen was he in? Who told him where to go? I always wondered that. When I saw him running around in the kitchen, I thought,
That was that lower kitchen. That when I saw him, he's in that lower one.
That's what I thought, because the police were still there. They were there all night long until the next morning, until her body was taken. So, or there was somebody there.
Right.
So how did he get into the area that she was supposedly in and take a picture? He obviously was in the wrong kitchen. And this man has got to know that if he knows anything about this case.
Yeah, so for me, it just seems like, oh, he's a hired gun. They brought him in, and he's just propping up, quickly getting stuff together, throwing it out like he knows something. I don't think he thought through this at all.
He deserves more than that. That's ridiculous.
I do. I agree.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, I think she should have got somebody who really knows the case really well and focuses in on the things that for sure can lead to a settlement or a payout.
Right.
Bingo. My exact words. This dude have no idea what he's talking about. And to me, it sounds like he's actually trying to destroy Teresa's case. Think about it. Now, check this out. Did anybody know that Teresa's lawyer is running for president in 2020? That's crazy. Check this out.
And then when I did my research on him, so that's a whole other story.
Yeah, so
He's an interesting character.
Yep, he's nationally known too. So here we go.
He is. He's running for president 2020. So there's that.
Yes, and wow, if people don't like Trump for maybe they say he doesn't tell the truth. Well, you've already got this guy not starting off on the right foot, right?
Wow, boy, I tell you. Now check this out. Listen to what the lawyer says. This is crazy.
And so the hotel was on notice at about 2:30 because the friends first went to the hotel, said, our friend is missing. She's in the hotel somewhere. Then...
No.
You know what? I think I've had enough of this video. Miss Teresa, you need to find another lawyer. This dude is just as crooked as Trump. I'm gone. J4K, man.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?